Steve, what kind of a scene are you working today?
It is a 2020 Chevy Equinox that was involved in a shooting. Not sure the status of the driver, where they lived or they died, but we were called out to the dealership to do some remediation on the vehicle so they can take it into the body shop and do the rest of the repair. Once we get those out, we'll hook the battery back up, run the seat forward so you can access the back ports. Okay.
So Rob, what are you over here working on right now?
I'm waiting for Steve to hook the battery up so I can push the seat forward because it's electronic, and then I'm going to sweep all the glass underneath the seat, and then we'll eventually get to be able to where we're be able to remove the seat and the glass won't be in the way.
Now, it looks like you were just working on trying to take the seat out, is that correct?
I was removing bolts just to loosen it up a little bit.
Steve, will you need to take the dash apart in this car?
No, the dash doesn't seem to be affected. There might be a lot of blood smear on it, but there's nothing down into the vents or any part of the dash.
Now, have you recovered any spent rounds yet?
Not yet. I honestly anticipate finding some spent rounds or projectiles inside the door itself. Obviously, several passed through the door outside and inside and struck the driver, but I still believe we're going to recover more from the interior of the door. And if we do, what we'll do is we'll stop the work we're doing, photograph it, get a hold of the dealership and find out what department sent the vehicle here or what department is involved with the vehicle, contact them and see if they want to send out an officer to recover the spent projectiles.
So you will actually take the door apart?
Absolutely, yeah. The door panel itself is going to have to be removed and disposed of due to the saturation onto that. So it lead projectile for the bullet.
Oh yeah.
So we'll stop what we're doing and get some photographs of that and call the authorities and see if they want to come and claim it. You know, we're actually just going to have to cut the wire here because there's blood going all the way down this nylon wire cover. Just take a knife and cut it here. We can take that seat out and we're going to place it on some plastic bags. Then we'll start disassembling the seat. Let me in here. So let's see what we're going to do to get the seat undone. Underneath. Tilt her back. Can you pull that back a little bit, Rob? No, okay, not that far, but okay. Shut the door too, Rob. That's good. Yeah, you're gonna plug out. Oh, sorry. Can you see all that on there, Rob?
Yeah.
Everywhere there's a stitch hole where the needle stitched in is an avenue for the blood to go through. And obviously it's gone through.
You just want to dump those?
Yeah. Yep. By the time you try to clean that type of material, you're going to have to scrub on it, so you're going to scuff it all up anyway, so you might as well just discard it.
Okay.
It's all one piece. There, so try pulling this out from underneath it. And you can see this is why we remove all that, because we would never be able to get to this part of it, or this part, or the blood down here in the channel. So that's why we go to such depths of removing this stuff.
Is it always better, Steve, to try to cut the carpet out versus cleaning it?
Yeah, the carpet can't be cleaned. It could be cleaned if it was a light just on the surface. But as soon as I get this carpet out of here, I'll show you why we cut it out. Take that with you. Now, if we were to just clean the carpet, we would have missed everything here. And you see there's body fluids here, running down this way in this tray. All that would have been missed. All this would have been missed. The pool of blood underneath here. If we would have just cleaned this carpet, the surface of the carpet, this is everything we would have missed. This is why you go to the extra effort and pull everything out. There's a big pool of blood there, and it's running all the way up the channel here. So that's why we do what we do. Some people may think it's extreme, but I went back and had to redo cars that people had done before that the owner said there's an odor. Well, when you get a little deeper into it and you start cutting things out, this is what you find. We have found that blood has ran from the original point here all the way up to the front of the car. And unfortunately, this frame member here, it's traveled underneath that. There's raised sections here. And every time we clean up blood from the front of it, it comes back. So what that tells me is there's blood underneath this frame member. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the folks from the body shop come out and look at it and see if they want to contact the insurance company. They may just decide to total this vehicle since it's going to include some of the structure on the vehicle.